I'm TarotOracle, and this is a gift-giving guide for the year 2020. Holidays are coming up. You want to give some friends, family, some tarot. Let's get some ideas just of mine of what I would recommend giving out. Okay, a couple of rules. The first one is I would like to limit it to 2020 decks. So obviously there are tens of thousands of decks. We can reach back in time to the Druidcraft Tarot, which is a fantastic box set for $16, but we're not going to do that. Let's limit it to 2020, and also let's keep it cheap. We definitely don't want to spend $40 on something unless we have something particular in mind, when we can spend only 12, 13, 15, 20 bucks. So there we go. So let's start out with my number one recommendation. If you have that special someone on your list this year, the Tarot of the Divine is $15, $13. This is a beautiful, gorgeous deck. First off, it comes in a hard box, and it has a little booklet, and the booklet is in full color. It is in full color. Now, this deck is all about folklore, fairy tales, and every single card has a nice history, a nice tale to tell behind the scenes. And that is sort of such a nice little addition to this hard box. In addition to all of that, the deck is very, very thick. It has nice thickness to it, nice thick cards. It doesn't move a lot. It's very sturdy. And it has a linen finish. Obviously, with all of those features, you want a deck that is pretty and that looks great. And this one excels. This one excels. Does have a little bit of a border, but it's so non-intrusive. This is just a gorgeous, gorgeous deck. My highest recommendation, it is sold out quite a bit on Amazon just because it is $13. I mean, come on, I spend $13 for a Chick-fil-A salad for lunch. So, I mean, this is so cheap, so amazing. My number one recommendation by far is Tarot of the Divine. Next up is one of our two Barbara Moore decks. Barbara Moore did the text, but Ciro Marchetti did the actual cards. Now, there's a lot of Ciro Marchetti decks floating around. For example, this one, The Legacy of the Divine, beautiful deck. It does have a little bit of a border. So I'm kind of looking for a more modern Ciro deck, something that has a little more modern flair to it. And that definitely hits the mark with the Gilded Tarot Royale. Now, there is some contention about the thickness of the cards. I did not find it bothersome at all. Cards are just absolutely stunning. I mean, you can see standard Ciro Marchetti. I think he's definitely at his prime to where he's just cranking out very detailed, beautiful images with a lot of little intricacies across the cards. You can find a 4K flip through on my channel. But what sort of makes this cool is it's only $20. So on Amazon, you can get this for $20. Gilded Tarot Royale, again, Ciro Marchetti and Barbara Moore. When you open the box, you're treated to this beautiful, stunning inlay. Beautiful, stunning inlay in a hard box. In addition, obviously you get the guidebook, again, text by Barbara Moore. It is, they did not skimp on the guidebook at all for this. It is a healthy size, clocking in at 210 pages. It's not in color, but very cool, very detailed explanations. And lots to read, enjoy, flip through, sort of sit back while you're watching the television on the couch and just read up. It's got tarot hints, guidance. It's got all sorts of good stuff in here. It's a pretty hefty book. Beautiful, beautiful bound book as well. And obviously the cards really make it magical because these cards are just beautiful. Every card seems to be better than the last card. I mean, you just look through it. Again, you can get a flip through on my channel with a 4K flip through, but yeah, This is Tarot at its prime, in my opinion. A lot of Tarot decks did not include this much detail, did not include this, all of these little intricacies across here. Definitely something to pick up, especially at the $20 price point. This just makes an impact. It's even got the little thing so that you can get the deck out easily. So this combined with the book, combined with the beautiful presentation, the beautiful box, really, really is worth the $20. No doubt about it. Especially considering that the MSRP is $30. I think the $20 sale on Amazon makes this a good buy and a great gift. Next up, similar vein, this is the Wizard's Tarot. Barbara Moore did the text for this as well. The illustration is by Mike Janssens, and there you go. Same type of thing. You get just a gorgeous inlay, you get the book, and you get some great cards. Now, they really went deluxe on the book. And it does have a lot of similarities as far as images are concerned, very digital images, but they sure are pretty. They sure are pretty. You have somebody that's mildly interested in tarot. You have somebody that's new to tarot. Just these images are just absolutely stunning. Absolutely stunning. There's so much to see here. It's so beautiful, just gorgeous. And here's the back, obviously. And the book as well goes a little bit farther than the Gilded Tarot Royale. This book clocks in at 234 pages, and it's full color. So if you're looking for full-size images of the cards that you're getting, you will get it here. And this is so gorgeous. Look how nice this is. The pages are glossy in the book. Again, this is one of those that goes into obscene detail on all of the cards. And obviously the graphics are just stunning. You have a great book that comes with it that is full color. So if you're looking for another gift, this clocks in at $20. Well worth the $20. Again, so cheap, such a great gift. I mean, just imagine like opening this. You know what I mean? It's holiday season. We're opening it. Again, the MSRP is $30, but it is on sale on Amazon for about $20. So very good buy for your money to give as a gift this holiday season. Now, for the smaller deck size, we have the Hush Tarot. This is a cute little deck by Jeremy Hush, and it has a lot of non-digital sort of painted feel images within here, and comes with this little book here. Little book is black and white, doesn't really go extreme into all of the cards as the other ones do, but you do have very, very pretty cards. It does have that hand-painted feel to them, very artsy. It is very attractive deck of cards for sure. So this is a little bit different. For example, here is Judgment. Just a stunning deck. Just a stunning deck. There's nothing in this deck that will disappoint. Obviously, this has a little bit of a variance to the Rider-Waite-Smith schema. So if you're looking for something that's very strict, Rider-Waite-Smith, maybe you have a beginner that's going to be receiving this, you may want to stick to one of the other decks. But this one, for just a general deck, is so pretty. The colors are so muted, has that pastel feel to it. Just absolutely beautiful. And the best of all, it is $15. $15 for a beautiful deck and a hardbound box with a little book. I think overall this would make a fantastic gift for maybe the intermediate, somebody who knows pretty much what the devil means in the basics and is not going to rely too heavily on the Rider-Waite-Smith schema. I think this would be a very, very nice gift for that special somebody in your life. Now, The Nightmare Before Christmas, if you have any fans of this movie, This is a fun little deck. It comes in a hardbound box. This run you about $20 on Amazon. I like how it has a pretty thick book. The book is also in color, which is a really nice touch. Really nice touch. The book is in color. Some of the images are uninspired, but if you do have that special person that just absolutely adores the movie, obviously this is going to be a no-brainer. It has a lot of style, it has a lot of character, and again, this will clock in at about $20. The cards, now fair warning, the cards don't spread well. They kind of stick a little bit because they have a coating that makes them stick. But if you're looking, again, you have a big fan of this movie, you have a big fan of these characters, you can't go wrong. Very pretty deck. A lot of the majors are just gorgeous. Some of the minors are uninspired, but that's okay. I mean, you do have a lot of great majors and a lot of cool things within this deck. So if you're looking for a deck for, I guess, somebody who is younger, loves The Nightmare Before Christmas, movies and whatnot, I think that you can't really go wrong with this, especially for the price point of $20. Again, $20, you get a hardbound box, you get a color booklet, and you get the deck. The only downside I see, obviously, is the spreadability of these is kind of challenged. It does have a sort of a thick, weird coating on it. But overall, pretty good deal for $20, especially considering if you go on Kickstarter and get one of those, you're going to end up be paying $50, $60, $50 plus shipping, etc. for something of this caliber and quality. So this would be my last recommendation. Now, for old school recommendation, if you really want a cheap deck and a good deck as well, you don't mind going a bit old school, I would recommend the Druidcraft Tarot. That'll run you $16, comes in a huge box with a huge book, and the cards are absolutely stunning. The cards are stunning. I know zero people, this is trimmed obviously, I know zero people that have this deck and don't like it. I mean, everybody that has this deck loves it. Again, I trimmed it. The cards are a bit bigger than this, as well as the cards are good quality. I mean, it's got a pretty decent, well, I wouldn't say like amazing quality. It's got a pretty decent quality to it. But again, the price point on this really sort of sells it. You just have beautiful cards. You have a lot of value for your $16. This is an older deck, so be aware this is not 2020, but sort of an honorable mention here as well. If you just want a good quality deck with a nice box for cheap, this will do ya. Anyway, thank you for watching. I appreciate you watching the video. Please hit like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time.